opening up today. The day one, it was a lot that is getting accused. We haven't seen it yet, man, but they claiming. You saw that shit?
Yeah,
it hit a lot of the blogs.
Man, that Melly shit serious, bro.
We gotta see what
shit just got real.
It ain't about what you know; it's about what you can prove.
About what you can prove.
And we haven't seen it yet, but the proof that they saying they have,
that shit's stiff.
It's stiff.
It's stiff. I ain't
It make you look away, but I ain't seen it yet. We ain't seen it.
What the prosecutor say in court? She say, yeah, we got the he air tag Mr. Fred or something.
He dropped it to Fredo Bang.
Oh, I say, oh no, oh shit.
But the thing is, with him airdropping it, and him that keeps Fredo Bang out of trouble.
Yeah.
That keeps him out of trouble because he wasn't in the car with them.
Hey, man, I don't know what happened. My partner just told me to come pick him up.
It's easy alibi. Like, y'all know I wasn't there, so I had nothing to do with it. So that's that. But it does put Melly in there. They say it's a drive-by shooting, but they say there was a shell casing in the car. They do also say, they have them all getting in the car, leaving out the studio at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I did see that.
They had that. And then they say that they found the scene through the cell phones, but they did say that she's talking about he went to his story or Snapchat, or he went to something and told somebody I did that shit.
Oh,
yeah, I seen that part.
I have to see that. And you got to put the reference with that too. Like, because I did that shit could mean a bunch of stuff. His lawyer, they have the hospital footage up there. They have all that on there of them going to the hospital. Now, this is Melly's trial. His defense says, basically said, hey, man, he didn't have no change of clothes. I hear all the stuff they talking about. He didn't have nobody. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. His friends were shot. The other guy told you the story. They say the story is a lie about the drive-by shooting. Say, Melly didn't tell nobody there was a story.
All right.
He said he didn't tell nobody. He didn't tell the police no story.
Got a lot to sort out.
He's like, he didn't tell the police no story. He didn't have a change of clothes on. So how y'all blaming him? Which, I mean, that sounds like his partner did it. But really, he not saying his partner did it. He just raising the reasonable doubt. That's what he was saying. And that's what we've talked about before, because we've seen some cases, we've seen some reasonable doubt, but that shit still went left.
Right.
So he's playing that element of reasonable doubt right there. So it's going to be a pretty interesting long trial.
Goddamn Melly, man.
Melly. Just seeing him sitting there today and kind of like.
It's play ball season, huh?
Yeah, he's just in there. 8 hours today. 8 hours in that motherfucker. You know, they took a couple recesses and shit, but they was showing the shell casings. They had them talking about that, putting them on the ground, and then they broke down how they able to do the cotton swab with them. And you heard that shit, yeah, you was in there. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, that shit was deep. Like, just seeing the glass and the pictures. And
they use your DNA and shit. They find any DNA.
Yeah,
they haven't said anything about that.
Down there, right?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if they find that DNA,
if
like,
they find niggas DNA,
it's like what?
If they can prove nigga that on some ballistics type shit, yes, out of there. And that I ain't just talking about Melly. I'm just saying.
Period. That's in general. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's gonna look like.
That's what it look like. That's what's gonna really have to.
Well,
win this case on either side.
They saying the angles. This is what they claiming. The opening statements is the angles of the shooting and everything like that is showing that it didn't come from where they said it came in a drive-by. Saying, nah, this came from inside of the vehicle from this angle, and if it came from a drive-by, the forensics and ballistics would have came this way. One of them got hit in the head, like something like this, and then one got hit in the face. And they said that they were already dead before the car got shot up. Like they was already dead.
You know they could prove that shit too. How long
they saying they can prove it. They saying they gonna prove it.
They can. That's what, man.
They can do that shit.
Yeah.
Woo!
They can do that shit. I done watched enough of that shit.
We
They
shall
have
see.
with my girl, like I be listening to that shit. She be playing that shit, watching that shit. And some of that shit will make me look. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. So this motherfucker was already dead before you did all this burning down the house and trying to do this and do that. And, you know what I mean? They
claiming he was
I
already
say the
dead.
technology is a motherfucker,
And
man.
then is they don't key thing before we move on. They saying a lot. We ain't seen nothing yet.
Right.
There's one thing that they don't have that is needed in a murder trial. Not needed, but if you don't have video and and it's reasonable doubt, motive. They don't have a motive. They can't prove motive. They can't bring a motive up. They don't have a motive that supports the story. Like, what is their reason for it?
Right.
And his defense says these were his childhood best friends and they all lived together. So what's the motive for him doing this?
Right.
Y'all are blaming him with killing his best friends. What's the motive?
Gotta be a motive, yeah.
So that's just,
They
we
got
gotta
a
wait
long
and
road
see.
ahead of, man. It's gonna be a long time.
We'll
bro.
keep y'all updated on it.
man.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace to
those
Sack
guys.
Chaser and Juvie. Young dudes, man, and we'll see how that plays out.